I just got back from my local Regal movie theater. Got a chance to watch this bad boy, Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and if it's worth your time to watch this week, just this weekend. Give this video a thumbs up. Now, I've had a complicated past with the Jurassic World movies. I thought they were just not my thing, and over time, as I got used to seeing Chris Pratt specifically in those Jurassic World movies, I decided they weren't for me. They went in all sorts of different directions, and I can respect that, but in the end, they just weren't for me. Moving forward, it's been years since I've seen, those Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. But what I will say about Jurassic World Rebirth is that it decided to, the film's written by David Cope, and it offers a unique story this time. It offers it offers fresh new faces. It's a bold choice what this movie decided to have here. Movie's directed by Gareth Edwards, and I'll start with. So I find this movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, I think it's better than all three Jurassic World movies. The last three films we had, I'll say that much. But when push comes to shove, I thought that this film tried to. It felt like a reimagining / sequel to Steven Spielberg's 1993 film, if that makes any sense. I felt like a lot of the choices that were made in this movie just kind of redid some of the moments that occurred in that original film. I won't go into any specifics, because that would lead into spoilers. But nonetheless, this film stars Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, I believe, and a few more cast members that I didn't recognize. But the film is basically about a group of people who want to make a little bit of money, who are in the pharmaceutical business. They want to make a little bit of money on the side, but in order to do that, they need to go to this location, this island, which a lot of deformed, leftover dinosaurs that were experimented on. That took place before the opening of Jurassic Park, which before all this experimenting took place before the original Jurassic Park. And so these people have to go and take blood samples from the three specific dinosaurs. Now, that's the big takeaway. I felt like a lot of this movie, it wasn't as intense, as fast-paced as I was expecting it to be. It took its time. I can respect that. A lot of movies do that these days. But it didn't bore me. It didn't bore me. It really focused on our trio of characters: Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, Scarlett Johansson. And on the other hand, we have this family, 2 young daughters, and a father and the boyfriend. The movie flips back and forth, goes back and forth with these two groups, and that makes for adventure. I mean, they both have the side quests to go on, but eventually, I think people are going to be mixed on this one. Some people are really going to enjoy it for the dinosaurs. Some people are just going to be bored with it because we spend a lot of time with these people. We spend more time with the humans than we do with the dinosaurs. And again, as I said, this movie harkens back to Steven Spielberg's 1993 film. One of the big reasons is because obviously this movie uses John Williams' theme quite a bit in this movie, and I feel like that's a big takeaway. That's the only really big thing that connects us to that original film. Let's talk about the dinosaurs a little bit. We have a variety here. The only problem is they're only on screen for like 20 seconds at most, and they're cute, they're cuddly, sometimes they're vicious. The D-Rex that is shown ever so slightly in the trailer is in this movie, but not until the very end. And this whole time we know nothing about it. We know that it was, held in captivity, being experimented on at the beginning of the movie. But by the time our characters come into contact with it, they're terrified. They just want to get off this island. And there's in between moments. I think the only time this movie slows down is when our characters are having conversations. What I will also point out is that the look to this movie is gorgeous. It again, that's another compliment I can give this movie. The moments, the scenes there's scenes where our characters are flat in the middle of the jungle. There's a lot of gray. There's a lot of. It feels like this film was shot on a film and not on digital at times, which I can totally respect. I mean, it's trying to capture. It's trying to replicate how 1993's Jurassic Park was looked. Now let's talk some of the negative stuff. Again, there are slow moments here. Two characters are having a conversation. Two characters are in an argument. One character in particular is accusing another character of throwing them overboard this boat. It's little things like that kind of take you out of the experience. But another one big gripe I knew from the start, when I've seen the trailers, I've heard about this movie, the marketing. This movie is jam-packed with CGI dinosaurs, and I'm just not for that. I'm an old school guy. I appreciate when people behind the scenes, when a director wants to use animatronic practical dinosaurs, and this movie had zip. There are, on occasion in this movie, there are some exciting moments. It's everything just feels. I respect, taking on an IP like this and making it your own. Gareth Edwards, you did a good job. Everything just feels forced. Everything just feels packaged. As Ian Malcolm once said, make it package. But that's a topic for another. Ian Malcolm, that's a topic for another day. Jurassic World. Bottom line is, I will say it's worth your time. Go see it. It's summertime. There's a new Jurassic Park movie in theaters. What are you waiting for? Just enjoy the ride, I'm gonna say. So I do have my gripes. Mostly, I think there's mostly positive insight going into Jurassic World. Guys, in the end, I'm gonna give Jurassic World a B. Guys, thank you so very much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you like these kind of reviews, you know where to find me. Until next time, guys, take care. Folks, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out in the long run. Dark Room Reviews, it's the place you should be subscribed to. Join the channel. It's free.